It's day two of the 10-day reset. I'm Izzy Nally. I'm the one that hosts the 10-day reset for you. And if you're in the 10-day reset or if you're not, this is something super important. It's intentional living and defining the why. So asking yourself, why do you do what you do? Why do you have the goals that you have? If you're in the 10-day reset, you might be asking yourself, why am I doing this? What is the purpose of doing this? And hopefully you have a strong why on the benefits of resetting your health. Why is it that you want to be healthier? What will you be able to do more of? How will you feel? What behaviors do you want to change? What outcomes do you want to have? And we can ask ourselves with anything that we do in life this. So what is it that you want? You know, maybe it's, you're not sure, you just know that you want to be healthier, you want to be out of pain, you want to be able to go up the stairs without feeling like you're going to respiratorily die. Really checking in with yourself. So when we ask ourselves our why, I get a lot of people say, I'm doing this for my kids. I want to, be able to get on the floor and play with them. Or grandkids, I want to be able to be around to see these events. And those are really great whys, but there are deeper levels of why for other people as well. So maybe you don't have kids or grandkids. Maybe you don't have a partner or a spouse to want to be there for. Maybe you do, and that is your big why, and that's beautiful, that's perfect. But also, what are you going to do? How is that for yourself? Because what I often see with my clients is if someone passes away or someone exits their life, that suddenly their reason, their why goes away. So it's important to have as many whys as possible. What are the external factors? What are the internal factors? What is it that really sparks joy in you? Maybe it is giving back. Maybe it's you want to be in your best shape so that you can show up and you can volunteer and help your community or work towards helping another community, whatever that might be. So questions are, when you're doing something, why are you trying to do this? Is it an emotional factor? Does it feel good? Does it physically feel good? Does it bring you some sort of pleasure in some way? And what do you want to happen? By doing this, what are you hoping to happen? Are you hoping to get a smile from someone? Are you hoping to get compliments? Are you hoping to go on a hike that you didn't have the health for and now you will? What is it that you want to happen? And it might be little things that you're diving into the 10-day reset because you're trying to improve your awareness, you're trying to improve your knowledge. Or maybe it is that you want to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and this is your reset, or maybe you're pushing really hard to do it within these 10 days, which is possible if you do it the right way. Behaviors. When you're doing something, what behaviors are you trying to get from yourself and from others? What behaviors are you trying not to get from yourself and others? So during these 10 days, as we take 10 days to just focus on our health, what behaviors, what habits are you hoping to get out of this? What habits and behaviors do you want to leave behind? Start thinking about that. And then notice what approach that you want to take to this. Are you just going with the motto, progress, not perfection? You're just wanting to make little changes? Or are you really wanting to go big and just make this the big reset? When you're like, it's the new year, I'm just starting out, this is my jump start, this is my kick start, I'm really looking forward to this big life change. And if you're in maybe that timid, why are you being timid about it? Why are you being go big, go home about it? and allow yourself to have the supporting information that says, like, this is the right choice for me, or maybe I need to rethink it. Anything that comes about from any of that is neither right or wrong. So we don't judge it, we just observe it, and we allow ourselves to take it all in. And so really we're looking at the objective. So the objective of our 10-day reset is so that we can flush out our gut, so that we can get rid of the brain fog, so that we can have a better mood, better energy. A lot of times we don't associate the brain fog, the aches and the pains and all of this with our digestion, that we just need to eliminate all of that. And we also need to give our digestive system some time to process and time to heal and not be overwhelmed. So that's why we're having these 2-hour breaks in between meals. We really want to make sure the body has time to heal, and we're really having that 12-hour intermittent fasting from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. again, so that we can allow all of that to come out. We can allow our body to heal. We can allow our body to process. And as we have this knowledge, we have these awarenesses, that when we're in that moment and we're going, I'm so hungry, I just want to eat right now, and that emotional response comes over you, that we can really check in with those whys. And this comes about with any new habit that you're trying to build. Within cognitive behavioral therapy, like, we really need to know the why. We need to have the motivation. We need to have something that is going to allow anything that's painful have so much benefit, because in our mind, change registers as pain. And so we have to say, this change is amazing, and because I'm getting all of these great benefits. So define your why. It might just be, oh, I've put on the COVID-19 and I need to get that off. I need to get that off. Why? And just keep asking yourself why. Why? Because I don't like that feeling of when I bend over to put my shoes on, I feel like I've got that extra cushion in the way. I don't like the feeling of having a little bit of a struggle of getting up off the floor. I don't like putting my clothes on and they're not buttoning. I don't like the feeling of just feeling heavy and feeling blah. And I want to change that. Why do you want to change that? What do you want to change that into? I want to have full control, full freedom. I want to fully feel free in my body, that when I do something, I can do it, that I do have that freedom, as well as I feel like I have the mental capacity to do what I need to do, to change my thoughts, to change my behaviors, to change my actions. I want to be intentional, and I want to be clear of the fog that is in my mind. And by doing all of this, by doing this 10-day reset, I'm creating the habits to create the longevity. I'm creating a life that feels worth living for me. I have a life that I feel like I can show up with purpose and passion. And all of that comes down to, what are we putting in? What are we putting in that's fueling up, that's fueling the emotional energy, that's then fueling your mental energy? So we're allowing ourselves to utilize the tool of our mind to shape our life, because your mind is just a tool. It is a tool, and if it's no longer working for you, then you need to clean out the system and get it back online. All right. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you're having a hard time defining your why, definitely send me a message. I can help you with asking you a few questions that will help get that creative process going. But really ask you, like, when you wake up in the morning, how do you want to feel? When you go to work during the day, how do you want to feel? When you go home or you're in the evening, how do you want to feel? What emotions do you want to create and experience? What emotions do you want for yourself, and what emotions do you want to give others? And if you're not sure about all of that, then you definitely need to jump on an abundance chat with me. You can go over to calendly.com/IzzyNally and book one of those abundance chats. And I wish you well all on your day 2 of the 10-day reset. Mwah.